She starts filming as she heads downstairs. The house is dead quiet. Just as she reaches the door to get out, something is in the way. Her best friend's dog is there, completely still, staring up at her, growling in such a horrifyingly creepy way, like it's possessed. She calls the dog's name, trying to laugh it off, but the dog doesn't react well.
Zen. Zen! Zen, come on. Oh my god.
It won't let her pass. She says she's known this dog for years, and it's never acted like this, never sounded like this. The growl is so strange. The video ends with her backing up the stairs, still filming, as the dog holds its ground. She waited until her best friend got home, and then the dog was totally normal after. How bizarre. On a farm in Appalachia, it's completely dark out and the woman is filming a quick video for her mother, showing her that all of the animals have been fed and put away for the night. Everything seems normal at first, so quiet. Then she notices it. Just beside her, a short distance to her right, there's a figure standing still, too far to make out details of who or what it is, close enough to know she's not alone.
Okay, Dad, she is fed and feisty. What are you doing, baby? Okay, so I fed her. I will feed the barn. Okay.
She doesn't call out, she doesn't wait, she backs away towards her car. Breathing fast, she drops her phone quickly, picks it up and gets out of there. When she returned later with the family, the figure was gone. No tracks, no explanation, and no way to know whether what she saw was a person. The video was recorded late at night after the creator finally decided to post again. He starts by saying, "It's been several months since I last posted, because I thought it might calm things down. But no, not at all. Nothing aggressive is happening, just very disturbing." He explains that something has been happening in his house while he's alone. No voices, no footsteps, yet the door keeps opening on its own. As he films, one of the doors slowly swings open. There's no draft, there's no windows open. Then another door opens down the hallway. Not all at once, one after the other, like something is moving through the house without being seen. As he continues recording, he swears he saw something out there. I can't see it, but many people who watched the video apparently did. What do you see? He says whatever it is never hurts him, never rushes him, it just lets him know that it's there. This video was recorded during a late night drive on an empty stretch of road. No streetlights, no other cars, just darkness beyond the headlights. Then the driver sees her, a woman dressed completely in white, standing inches from the roadside. She's not walking, she's not waving, she's facing the road with one hand extended, perfectly still, like she's waiting for someone to notice. The driver doesn't slow down, unsure if she's real. There's nowhere she could have come from. No houses, no intersections, nothing nearby. Seconds later, the driver checks the rearview mirror. She's gone. Viewers began pointing out the legend of the Lady in White, a figure known to appear on dark roads, especially places tied to tragedy. People say she doesn't chase, she doesn't speak, she just waits, and the ones who stop don't always finish the drive home. The video was recorded just as a woman was about to leave her house until she hears a sound upstairs. Before she can react, her dog suddenly starts barking and running towards the staircase, but it doesn't charge up, it stops halfway, standing completely still, staring upward, like it's blocking something from coming down the stairs.
Let me see, baby.
As she slowly walks upstairs, the house is quiet again. Too quiet. At the top of the stairs, she notices a balloon drifting in the hallway, one that had been tied down earlier that day. Later, when she replays the footage, she notices something she missed the first time. As the balloon moves, its shadow slides across the wall, like someone was moving it. What do you guys think? This video was recorded while a woman was alone at work. She says she's believed the place was haunted for a long time. Objects turning up in different spots, strange sounds when no one else is there, but she never had proof. Tonight is supposedly different. As she starts filming, you can hear it in her breathing, slow, heavy and nervous. Somewhere in the building, a child's toy begins to play, a familiar tune echoing down the hallway. She whispers that no one else is working. The building is locked. She keeps asking out loud if anyone's there, hoping for an answer and half terrified that she'll get one.
I'm at work. I'm the only person here. And I fucking hear. Oh my god, I'm fucking scared. The scary movie says you don't go see what's going on. But what the fuck? I'm gonna lose my goddamn shit. Okay, I'm gonna die.
Fast forward, eventually she finds the toy. In the middle of a room she swears was empty minutes earlier. There's no wires, no timers, and it's just quietly playing on its own. Some people say it's staged, others say the fear in her voice can't be faked. I'm honestly torn on this one. What do you think? This video was recorded late at night after they noticed their bedroom lights turning on and off by themselves. No one was near the switch, no timer, just the light flicking on and off. They start filming, joking nervously about a ghost in the room.
So I'm sitting here and like my lights randomly turn on. I don't know how, because you have to press a fucking thing right here. But they're about to go off in like 2 seconds because there's like a ghost in here.
Out of nowhere, their cat launches into frame, nearly scaring her to death. And still to this day, the lights are so unpredictable, and she insists a ghost lives here. Who knows if it's true or not. A man started hearing strange sounds coming from the crawl space beneath his house. At first, he thought it was an animal scratching against the wood. Then the sound changed. It wasn't scratching anymore, it was pushing. He starts filming as the wood moves, like something is testing it, pressing it, and trying to escape. Against his better judgment, he grabs a flashlight and heads down towards the crawl space. The closer he gets, the louder it becomes.
Jesus Christ. I'm opening it.
No, don't.
No, just go inside. Go inside. I'm opening it. I'm doing it. Jesus Christ. All right, fucking. Holy shit. Come on.
It takes him a while to get it open, but soon he goes inside and shines the light. What he sees down there is so strange.
Can't get this damn thing open. What the fuck? Oh shit. Jesus. Fuck.
He sees nothing, literally nothing. It's completely empty, like no one was ever there. We were left with so many questions, until he soon made another video, an update video. This time he's jumped into the crawl space below, and he does a thorough investigation. He soon comes across his worst fear. He hears voices.
Fuck. Shit. I should not have come down here. Fuck. What the fuck is that?
He keeps the camera on, trying not to make any sound. And at first, there's nothing, but then he hears it again. Voices, just enough to know they're there. He stops moving completely. You can hear how tense he is, how shallow his breathing gets. He doesn't call out, he just listens, like he's afraid the noise will give him away. After a long moment, he works up the courage to lean forward and peek around the corner of the crawl space. That's when it gets even creepier.
I'm stuck. I'm gonna try to get out of here.
A sudden sound close right beside him. He jerks back, gasping, and the video cuts off immediately. I don't know what's down there yet, but I'm fully invested in this series. This is one I'll definitely keep you guys updated on, because to me it screams paranormal, and whatever he heard down there was not supposed to be under that house. This video was recorded after a woman spent the entire night hearing strange sounds in her house. Soft movement, faint creaks, the kind that make you sit up and listen. She says it felt like someone else was in there with her. She eventually got up to check. Every room was empty, doors locked, lights off. Still, she barely slept that night. The next day, she was on edge and decided to keep her camera running, just in case. That's when she caught it. A dark shape appears on the wall, not a normal shadow. There's nothing nearby that could be casting it. And then it moves, slowly shifting.
Holy shit, I was just getting ready for work and I freaking saw something in my bathroom that scared the freaking shit out of me. I don't know what it was, but it looked like a ghost. Like literally, I think I just saw a ghost. I want to get out of here. I want to get out of my house. I'm so scared. It was like right there where those shadows are. Those are shadows from the towel right there. Right there. Oh, shit. Holy fuck! Ah!
No one else was home, and some people say it's just lighting, others say it looks like a shadow person, entities that people claim appear during periods of intense fear or stress. Honestly, after hearing what she went through the night before, I don't know, I'm inclined to believe her. Do you think her house is haunted? This creepy video was recorded inside a house a man recently inherited after his grandmother unfortunately passed away. He says it's been hard staying here, not just emotionally, but because strange things keep happening. This wasn't the first time he felt like he wasn't alone. He starts filming after noticing something in the hallway. At first, the footage is completely normal. Then, for just a moment, a split second, something appears in the doorway. A figure, a body that looks familiar to him. He paused the video and says it looks exactly like his grandmother, just standing there, staring at him. But she passed away months ago.
I don't really know what's going on. It just seems pretty fucking crazy to me. I don't know. This is not what I signed up for when I got this house. Oh!
If this is real, he soon found the craziest note in his grandmother's stuff, noting that she needs to call Megan a medium just before she passed away.
As I was going through some papers that I found in my grandmother's room, you know, anything I find now I really like comb through for details. I found scribbled in the corner, Megan the medium. This might sound a little bit strange, but I actually found your number and name on in some papers that my grandmother left for me. There's just been some weird things going on, and I'm finding out even weirder things about my family history, and I would just love to get some answers. So if there was a way that you could just come out and, I don't know, you know, do your thing and help out.
Of course, I'd love to.
Since her passing, he's noticed doors opening on their own, lights left on, and the feeling of being watched in the same rooms she spent most of her time in. He says he doesn't feel threatened, just unsettled and disturbed. He doesn't know what he captured, he doesn't have all the answers yet, but whatever is happening in that house didn't start until she was gone. This video was recorded late at night after a man noticed his dog acting very strange. She wouldn't stop running into the kitchen. At first, he thinks it's nothing, maybe a noise. But then the dog suddenly yelps and jumps back, like something lunged at her. She bolts straight into the living room, still watching the kitchen from a distance. She won't go back in there. The man films the empty room, confused, asking what scared her so badly. Some people believe that dogs see things that we can't, and whatever spooked her that night, she saw it before he ever did.
She was trying to alert me to something in the kitchen. She started walking to the kitchen. She got to about right by the basement, and then something spooked her because she yelped and ran onto the couch and has been sitting here ever since, watching over at that spot. What'd you see? What is it? Tell Daddy. What'd you see?
The man decides to investigate more, filming as he slowly walks back in, and at first there's nothing. He even checks the doors, all of them are locked. Then he notices something on the floor, a kitchen knife. He says he knows for a fact he didn't leave that there.
Following something, I don't know what she saw. I'm not sure what that was. No fucking way. No fucking way. I do not want you here. You are not allowed here.
What do you guys think of this video? Some say that it's staged, others point out that his father recently passed away, and that it could be his father's spirit. If he's telling the truth, this goes way beyond a spooked dog. This video was recorded late at night on a small farm in Appalachia. Of all places, of course it's Appalachia. The woman filming says she's alone. doing her usual routine, feeding the goats before heading back inside. It's something she's done hundreds of times before. Tonight feels wrong. As she walks towards the pen, that's when the goats start acting up, shuffling and backing away from the fence, like something's wrong. That's when she saw something out there.
Here by myself tonight because it's storming and Grayson couldn't come. So I'm by myself and I'm kind of a little bit scared. I've been watching Appalachian horror stories, and guess where I live? The Appalachian Woods. And Grayson's trying to get me to shovel this poop out. No, I'm not doing it. Can you stop?
For a split second, she swears she saw movement, something taller than the goats, standing just outside, watching her. She doesn't investigate, she backs out of there fast, unsure if she's alone out there.
And I was so scared. I ran back to the door because I'm scared. I'm scared of a skinwalker. My guardian's safe.
She would definitely survive a horror film, but still to this day, she doesn't know what was out there. Maybe her mind was playing tricks on her, who knows. This video was recorded late at night outside a man's home after his security camera picked up movement near the edge of his property. At first, it looks like a person walking up. Then you realise something's off. The figure is pale and almost see-through, moving slowly towards the house. No sounds were made, there was no shadow, and when it gets to the property, the figure suddenly fades, vanishing completely. The man says he ran outside immediately to check. There were no footprints though, no disturbances in the grass, and no one nearby. Whatever walked onto his property that night didn't leave any trace. And that's the part that makes this video so hard to explain. It's dark out. While a man was walking through the quiet streets of his neighborhood, he suddenly hears something, a woman crying. It's distant at first. He says it sounds real, desperate, like someone who needed help. So he starts walking towards the sound. The crying gets louder and louder. When he gets there, what's standing ahead of him doesn't look like a woman at all. The shape is wrong. The face is distorted. In the comments, people immediately bring up La Llorona, known as the Weeping Woman, a spirit said to wander at night, crying for her children near roads and waterways, luring people closer with her grief. The man never went up to her, and honestly, that might be the reason he made it home. This video was recorded by a janitor who had only been working there a few weeks. He explains at the start that the building was constructed over an old cemetery, something he didn't take seriously at first, but the previous janitor did. According to staff, the last guy quit suddenly after complaining about doors opening on their own, footsteps in empty hallways, and the feeling of being watched while cleaning. This new janitor says he was warned before taking the job, but he needed the work. As he films, the school is completely empty. He's alone, for now.
Just to, I don't know, let you guys know this school was built on a cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not, but previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, you know, every night something happens, some spooky shit, I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, I didn't really believe him until tonight.
Later on, he shows us something that's been bothering him since the first week, a balloon. It's been sitting in an empty classroom, no one's there. He explains that he keeps finding it in different rooms, even after moving it himself. He even left it tied to a desk earlier that night, and now it's free. He's convinced it's following him, and it sure looks like it. Wherever he goes, even when he leaves the room, it seems to follow. How creepy.
I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just, see? That right there. Shit.
When he backs into the hallway, the balloon rolls out of the room. But things get a whole lot worse from there. The janitor keeps filming as he moves down the long corridor, saying something doesn't feel right. He doesn't think he's alone anymore. And at the far end of the hallway, something dashes. Whatever it is moves very fast.
See, no. It just follows me no matter what. Ooh! No, I can't.
He decides to call it quits and left this job the very next day, which is a very smart move because whatever the fuck was at the end of that hallway isn't worth a janitor's salary, let's be real. Now, this video was recorded early in the morning after the homeowner kept hearing strange sounds coming from inside the house. At first, she thought it was normal background noise, something explainable. Then she heard voices, just enough to stop her in her tracks. A disembodied voice coming from somewhere in the house, she said. When she starts recording, you can hear it too. To me, it sounds like kids laughing, talking and playing. The problem is, she's completely alone. No TV on and no reason for voices to be coming from anywhere in the house, especially not the basement. She whispers that it's been happening on and off all morning. There's something eerily creepy about that basement. People in the comments noticed it too, saying they heard a little girl whisper, "He's coming," although I couldn't hear it personally. This video was recorded late at night after the homeowner heard loud scraping sounds coming from their bathroom. At first, it sounded like something being dragged across the floor, slow, deliberate and heavy enough to echo through the whole house. They open the bathroom door. Nothing is there. The room is empty. They stand there for a moment listening and convinced that it's finally stopped. Then the sounds start again, but this time it's louder. What could this be? It's almost like a ghost has locked itself in his bathroom. Whatever entity this is extremely creepy. I couldn't imagine waking up to this in the night. It's late at night inside a woman's home. She almost didn't post this video. She starts by explaining that a close friend of hers, Derek, passed away 13 years ago, and she believes he's visited her from time to time since. It's 3 AM. She's sitting on her bed, exhausted, when a sudden noise comes from above her. The camera turns towards the attic entrance, and the only thing up there, she says, is a love seat and a few storage boxes. There's nothing hanging, nothing loose, and nothing that would move. That's when it happens. Something shifts hard in the attic, a loud, deliberate movement. one solid sound that makes her sit straight up. She keeps repeating that there is nothing up there that could have caused it. So what is this?
Mary, what the fuck? He's doing it again. He's doing it again. Mary, he's doing it again. Derek! Hey, Derek! I know you're fucking with me, dude. Derek! Calm down, Jessica. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. It's just Derek. It's just Derek.
The woman believes the presence might be her late friend Derek, who passed away 13 years ago. She says he's visited her before and that this felt familiar, but a lot of people don't agree. In the comments, viewers pointed out to the same thing over and over. Why would a friend come back just to terrify her? The sound in the attic wasn't gentle, it wasn't comforting, it was loud, sudden and aggressive. That doesn't sound like a loved one checking in. And I think if Derek cared about her, he wouldn't make his presence known by scaring her in the middle of the night. And that's why I don't think it was Derek at all, but something else.
You know I love you. You know I love you. Hey, Derek. Come on, you dumb... What the fuck?
If this was a friendly presence, it wouldn't announce itself like that. It wouldn't creep her out in the middle of the night. Unfortunately, there's no way of knowing what it might do next. This video was recorded late at night after a woman noticed something that immediately made her stop and stare. Behind her, standing under a dim light, was a woman wearing what looked like a 1950s nurse uniform. The kind of outfit you don't see anymore, especially not at night, and only she could see her. Then the figure steps out of view.
There's like little mosquitoes.
Kind of going on. What? What did you say? What did you say, Mommy? I couldn't hear you.
Everyone around her insists there was no one there at all. No nurse, no woman, no one. If she hadn't caught it on camera, they would have never believed her. It's probably an innocent video, but she was so creeped out, and I totally get why. In this video, a woman decided to document what had been happening in her home for weeks. It started with strange sounds, footsteps, soft movement, things she couldn't explain. But then she heard a voice. As she films it, you can hear it in the background. A voice calling out to her, calm and familiar. It sounds exactly like her sister, the same tone, the same way she speaks. But her sister isn't there, and she hasn't been there all day. It almost sounds like it's saying, "Come over here."
This is literally day one of me trying to document my mimics. I'm by myself. You can come over here. Sounds like it's coming from over there.
She keeps filming, and for a moment, everything is quiet, too quiet. Then she hears the laughter. It comes from the corner of the room, like something is trying not to laugh too loudly. And it sounds weird, like it's copying what laughter is supposed to be.
It's been happening for like 5 minutes at this point, but I'm determined to document every single thing that happens to me. You okay, Pete? Yeah. Are you stressed?
People who watch the video say this is classic mimic behavior, and I couldn't agree more. Once it realizes you won't come when called, it changes tactics. It listens, it reacts. It lets you know that it's still there, which is so creepy. This video was recorded inside a man's home after weeks of things moving on their own. He says it started small. His painting on the wall would shift overnight, crooked one morning, perfectly straight the night before. He kept fixing the painting. Every time he adjusted it, it would move again, like someone had grabbed it and turned it by hand. The man sets up the camera facing his baby's play area. That's when things get a whole lot creepier.
So a couple weird things have happened tonight, like my mom's painting over there has moved, and Ghosty. Ghost Malone. You there? Don't judge the trash. It's trash day. Ghosty. Okay.
His dog is in the room the entire time. At first it watches the wall, then it backs away, whining and refusing to go near the play area. The man says the dog started acting strange long before he noticed the movement. Whatever is in that house doesn't move just pictures, it moves things that shouldn't move at all. This video was recorded the night before, and it's just so strange. It's clear that something is living in this house with him, haunting him.
So we're sitting here. Revelation here, is it?
Hi, Maxie.
And this is an update video from the homeowner. You can tell that he's exhausted. He says the activity hasn't stopped, and if anything, it's gotten worse. He says he's open to paranormal investigators visiting his house. Not for views, not for attention, but because he needs answers. Because if this is real, it's not going away on its own. What do you guys think of this video?
It should also be noted that we've had several offers from paranormal people to come here and whatnot. We're down, but there's been a few of them that are private profiles, minus the big ones you guys have suggested. Nobody's reached out, but I don't know. I might take offers for people to just come stay the night so you can see whether it's real or not for yourself. I don't know.